Josh Wolff's future for Austin FC could be done after this 2024 season, and there's hope for 2025 for many Austin FC fans. Rumors from Top Flight Podcast, they said that Atlanta United has shown interest, or rumored to show interest, for Josh Wolff to be their next head coach for the 2025 season. And the thing is, many Austin FC fans saw that as a sign of hope, and the illusion of him leaving Austin FC is this like it's gonna happen, probably or probably not. And for Atlanta United fans, they saw this rumor that I posted and they're like, no, we don't want this guy, because Gonzalo Pineda was their head coach, and Gonzalo Pineda is not as he's on par with Josh Wolff. I would say both aren't that good coaches. And here's my opinion, maybe it could be taken the wrong way. I feel like Atlanta United lost their, I could say, identity, because after Tata Martino left in 2018 after winning their first MLS Cup, Atlanta United has been like in a roller coaster, saying like they've been good, they've been bad, like, you know, in shambles, like up and down moments. And I think Josh Wolff to Atlanta United, to them, it's like a huge middle finger saying, why are we getting this guy who has a losing record, badass Gonzalo Pineda? The thing is too, is that I would have to give credit to Wolff only for 2022, because that was his only year that he gave us the only achievement in club history, and that was making to the 2022 Western Conference Finals, who we lost to LAFC. That's when you realize that maybe we could turn it around in 2023. Boy, we were wrong. 2023 was considered the worst year in our club history. He took us to the CCL, we lost to Violet. We lost to the worst teams in Mexico in League Cup, and we lost to a half-ass team, Chicago Fire, and knocked out in Open Cup. This head coach has to be the luckiest head coach in MLS history to keep his job still, because his best friend is the owner of the club. I would say that contract extension back in 2022 was a mistake. It was really premature to give that contract, because we were in a good spot back in 2022. I believe it was given in April or May of that year. If I was myself back in 2022, I would say, okay, it's good, but it's like too early to tell, because we don't know how he's gonna keep his form at the end of the season. Well, the only achievement he's done for us for this club was taking us to the conference final, the Western Conference Final against LAFC, which is like, all right, I guess that contract extension is paying off. But in 2023, you see what happens. It was a shit show, and consider the most embarrassing and worst season in our club history. But there is another rumor from Top Flight that H said that there's one coach who is in the radar to be the next Austin FC head coach for 2025, and that is the same head coach who won New York City FC their first MLS Cup title back in 2021, who they beat Portland Timbers in PKs, and that is Ronny Delia. Ronny Delia is an experienced coach who he's managed in Europe with Celtic. He is currently in a Saudi club as of now, and like I said, he managed an MLS team, which is New York City FC. Sorry for the long pause. And this guy, in my notes I have here, Delia is a very attack-minded coach who likes to overload the opponent, basically high pressing, and he's really flexible and very experienced. By flexible, he is the opposite of what Josh Wolff is. You know, if we get Ronny Delia, it'd be a good thing for us, because we want to change the pace. We want this team to be better in the attack, better with defense, midfield, you know, the whole thing. That's what we want for this head coach. Him and Rodolfo Borrell could be members, or once were members, of the City Football Group, which Man City is part of, New York City FC as well. And let's just say this, Ronny Delia could also know who Alex Green was, which obviously Alex Green played under him because he was his coach. As today, Tom Bogert, the guy with the mustache, said that Patrick Vieira is the finalist to be Atlanta United's next head coach. But we can say that Josh Wolff could be a candidate to be a finalist for that job for Atlanta United. If he stays, put the pressure on Borrell, because you kept your promise. If you want to make playoffs, if this guy doesn't make you playoffs, just fire him and bring Ronny Delia. And the last thing too, I'm going to say this, it's like this. Who do you keep? Driussi or Josh Wolff? It's like that meme, the blue pill and the red pill. The red pill is Driussi, the blue pill is Josh Wolff. You take the red pill, you want Driussi to be your next. You want Driussi to stay with Austin FC. Ronny Delia is the next head coach, and see if Ronny Delia can get the best out of Driussi in 2025. In the blue pill, you want Josh Wolff to still be the coach and have Driussi leave the club. So it's basically all of us are taking the red pill. 2025, I would say that if Josh Wolff doesn't have a job, just take a sabbatical. That's the best thing you can do. Learn your mistakes. That's pretty much it. My reaction to this. It's really like a sign of hope that this guy could leave our club after the season is over, but he is 2025. That's going to be a terrible year for us. Another year of suffering. And hope you guys understood this video. My name is VanillaMexin17, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.